Now, the deadly conflict between Iran and Israel has entered its sixth day, with both sides widening their attacks and missiles, flying through the air. Iran's supreme leader issued a battle cry as Tehran used hypersonic missiles to pound Israel in the latest round of overnight strikes. Iranian leader warns of no mercy will be shown. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that he believes the Jewish state's offensive has significantly set back Tehran's nuclear program, sending them back a very, very long time. And then Trump weighing in on the conflict, in fact, in a series of threatening posts on the Truth Social. Donald Trump said that for now he would not act to eliminate Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei, and that the US could assassinate him, but is refraining from doing so. The only reason they're choosing not to is to avoid any retaliation against American civilians and troops. He also demanded an unconditional surrender from Iran. He posted, "We know exactly where the so-called supreme leader is hiding. He's an easy target, but is safe there. We're not going to take him out, at least not for now."
Ahead of this meeting in the White House Situation Room, President Trump fired off a slew of highly charged social media posts, giving the clearest indication yet of how he views this situation and what he wants. The president called for Iran's unconditional surrender, saying that the U.S. has complete and total control of the skies over the country. He also said the U.S. knows exactly where Iran's supreme leader is hiding, and that for now the U.S. isn't going to kill him. But the president added that his patience is wearing thin. As with everything with Trump, it's really hard to know if this is really how he feels or if this is just a negotiating tactic. But fears are mounting that this situation could very easily go off the rails. The president has said that he is not interested in a ceasefire, but a real end to the hostilities and an end to Iran's nuclear program. But to really end it, to really end the nuclear program, it would likely mean the U.S. getting directly involved. It has the military hardware, the precision-guided bombs and aircraft to hit Iran's enrichment plant, which is buried very deep in a mountain. Now, Israel believes the U.S. will help in this endeavor, although Trump has not confirmed this. But his vice president, J.D. Vance, perhaps has now set the stage for such a move. In a tweet, he said the president has shown remarkable restraint, but may decide he needs to take further action to end Iranian enrichment, and that decision ultimately belongs to Trump. This would be a major escalation in the Middle East and could potentially drag the U.S. into a lengthy war, something that Trump and much of his team have long tried to avoid. Lawmakers here in Washington, though, seem to be getting nervous as well. A bipartisan measure is gaining traction on Capitol Hill that would limit Trump's ability to intervene. It would require him to get Congress's approval before engaging in any sort of direct action against Iran. It's unclear, though, whether this resolution will be able to pass, given Republicans' reluctance to stand up to or stand in the way of the president. Tony Waterman, NDTV, Washington.